Kelly, and I'm a student here up at the University of Utah. And today for Lunchtime Learning, we're going to be doing a literacy project all about learning how to tell time. So before we get started on our project, we're going to read The Grouchy Ladybug.
The Grouchy Ladybug by Eric Carle. It was night and some fireflies danced around the moon. At 5 o'clock in the morning the sun came up. A friendly ladybug flew in from the left. It saw a leaf with many aphids on it and decided to have them for breakfast. But just then, a grouchy ladybug flew in from the right. It too saw the aphids and wanted them for breakfast. "Good morning," said the friendly ladybug. "Go away," shouted the grouchy ladybug. "I want those aphids." "We can share them," suggested the friendly ladybug. "No, they're mine, all mine," screamed the grouchy ladybug. "Or do you want to fight me for them?" "If you insist," answered the friendly ladybug sweetly. It looked the other bug straight in the eye. The grouchy ladybug stepped back. It looked less sure of itself. "Oh, you're not big enough for me to fight," it said. "Then why don't you pick on somebody bigger?" "I'll do that," screeched the grouchy ladybug. "I'll show you." It puffed itself up and flew off. At 6 o'clock, it met a yellow jacket. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the yellow jacket, showing its finger. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 7 o'clock, it met a stag beetle. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the stag beetle, opening its jaws. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 8 o'clock, it came across a praying mantis. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the praying mantis, reaching out with its long front legs. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 9 o'clock, it almost flew into a sparrow. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the sparrow, opening its sharp beak. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 10 o'clock, it saw a lobster. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the lobster, stretching its claws. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 11 o'clock, it bumped into a skunk. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the skunk, starting to lift its tail. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 12 noon, it spotted a boa constrictor. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the snake, "right after lunch." "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 1 o'clock, it happened upon a hyena. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the hyena, laughing eerily and showing its teeth. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 2 o'clock, it met a gorilla. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the gorilla, beating its chest. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 3 o'clock, it ran into a rhinoceros. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the rhinoceros, lowering its horn. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 4 o'clock, it encountered an elephant. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" "If you insist," said the elephant, raising its trunk and showing its big tusks. "Oh, you're not big enough," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 5 o'clock, it met a whale. "Hey, you," said the grouchy ladybug. "Want to fight?" But the whale did not answer at all. "You're not big enough anyway," said the grouchy ladybug, and flew off. At 5:15, the grouchy ladybug said to one of the whale's flippers, "Hey, you, want to fight?" But it got no answer, so it flew on. At 5:30, the grouchy ladybug said to the whale's fin, "Hey, you, want to fight?" But it got no answer, so it flew on. At 5:45, the grouchy ladybug said to the whale's tail, "Hey, you, want to fight?" And the whale's tail gave the grouchy ladybug such a slap that it flew across the sea and across the land. At 6 o'clock, the grouchy ladybug arrived back right where it started from. "Ah, here you are again," said the friendly ladybug. "You must be hungry. There are still some aphids left. You can have them for dinner." "Oh, thank you," said the wet, tired, and hungry ladybug. Soon all the aphids were gone. "Thank you," said the leaf. "You are welcome," answered both ladybugs, and they went to sleep. The fireflies who had been sleeping all day came out to dance around the moon.
For our activity, we are going to need a paper plate, some black and white paper. For the black paper, I would use cardstock, so that way it's a little sturdier, a little more heavy duty. We're going to need a pencil, a Sharpie, some tape or glue, paint, a paintbrush, a bowl, some scissors, and paper fasteners or a paper clip if you don't have paper fasteners, and a hole puncher if you would like to use one. So to start with, to remind ourselves of our friend the Ladybug, who kept going around during different times trying to fight people all day, we're going to paint our paper plate red. So I'm going to pour some red paint into a bowl. And using my paintbrush, I'm going to paint my paper plate red. And if you don't have paint, you can also use markers or even crayons. Okay, now that I'm done painting my plate, I'm going to set it aside to dry, and we're going to work on the body of the ladybug. So, to make its head, we're going to take some of our black paper, and we're going to draw a half circle on it using our pencil. So we're just going to go up and around. And then, using our scissors, we're going to cut it out. Next, we're going to cut out the eyes of the ladybug. So you're going to take your scissors and cut out 2 circles. Now, let's cut out the white part of the eyes. Now, using our glue stick, we are going to glue the eyeballs onto our face of our ladybug. And now we're going to glue the whites to the black circles. There. Now we have the face of our ladybug. Now, one of the most important parts of a ladybug is its spots. So now we're going to cut out its spots using the same black paper like we did before. And you can cut as many as you want or as few as you want, and as big and as little. So I cut out 7 spots, but you can cut out as many as you'd like. Now, after you're done cutting out your spots, here we are going to create the numbers for our clock. So if you take a white piece of paper and write the numbers 1 through 12 down in a straight line. Now that I've written the numbers 1 through 12 in a straight line, I'm going to cut out the line. And then we're going to cut in between each number. Okay, now we're set to put them all on our plate, since it should be dry by now. So we're going to take our plate and put it down on the table, and using either glue or tape, we're going to put our ladybug head on top of the rim right here, the outer part of the paper plate. Now our head is securely fastened to the top of our ladybug. Now is the time to attach the numbers to our ladybug clock. So, to put the first numbers on, we need 12, 3, 6, and 9. These numbers are going on first because they're going to help make our clock symmetrical or even all the way around. So once you're done with those 4 numbers, it should look something like this. And now we're just going to put all the rest of the numbers in between these ones. So we start with 1 all the way up to 11. Once you're done with those numbers, it should look something like this. Now that we have our numbers on, we are able to put on our spots. You can put them anywhere on the ladybug. Now, here's the part where we're going to make our ladybug look like a clock after we put on our spots. So, using our black paper again, we are going to create an arrow shape. So what you're going to do is you're going to draw a straight line, and then another straight line right next to it, and then you're going to make a triangle on top. And then we're going to cut that part out. And we also need just a rectangle as well. Okay, now that we have those secured, we're going to punch a hole through the bottom of them. Using either a paper clip or a paper fastener, I have a paper fastener with me today, we are going to punch a hole through our plate in the center, wherever you think the center of your plate is. And then we're going to take it. And so, now that we have our two hands of the clock, we are going to take our hours and put it on top of our minutes hand. The minute hand has the triangle on top. And then we stick them through our plate. And now we have a ladybug clock that we can practice telling time on.